Collins Chapter 2, Organization of the FASB Codification. Students will be able to understand the organization of guidance within the codification. In addition to viewing this video, students must open the PowerPoint file and follow the slides as they work within the codification. It is critical to have the hands-on experience. Also, this material is located in the Collins text. How is the codification organized? Areas, topics, subtopics, sections, subsections, and paragraphs. It's critical to understand the hierarchy, to understand how the codification is set up. The example, leases is topic 840, operating leases is a subtopic 20, initial measurement is section 30, and you can drill down to find specific information in paragraph 1. Topics are organized into 9 broad areas. Areas are listed on the left-hand side of the codification. And we start with the obvious ones: assets, liabilities, equity, revenue, and expenses. The remaining areas: general principles includes guidance on broad conceptual matters. And this is a great place to look because it's a basis for GAAP. It represents material that you're very comfortable with. Presentation area includes guidance on how information is presented on the financial statements. Broad transactions, guidance for specific transactions or issues involving multiple financial statement accounts. Business combinations, fair value, derivatives are great examples. Finally, the 9th is industry area. This includes topics where the accounting is unique for an industry or type of activity. Unless otherwise stated, industry-specific guidance should be applied in addition to other general requirements of the codification. Next, each topic is organized into one or several subtopics. Leases, for example, is divided into subtopic 10 for overall, 20 for operating, 30 for capital, and 40 for sale-leaseback transactions. Many topics contain overall subtopic 10 with guidance that is pervasive to the topic. Read the overall subtopic in addition to the other applicable subtopics. Within each subtopic, guidance is organized into sections. And get comfortable with finding the appropriate section. If your research issue is based on the GAAP, then you're wanting to work with section 25 recognition, 30 initial measurement, 35 subsequent measurement, 40 derecognition. Other presentation matters. Note that this provides additional guidance on how the transaction should be presented in the financial statements. Now, as you move to disclosure, use this if disclosure is a research issue. The disclosure sections talk about the GAAP, but if your research issue is determining the proper accounting treatment, your answer should not be section 50. Your answer should be up in 25, 30, 35, 40. Get in the habit of using the proper section. Section 55 is implementation guidance. Note that this includes interpreted guidance describing how the guidance should be applied to specific scenarios and illustrative examples. These are great. The FASB has provided these to help practitioners understand the GAAP. But you don't want to cite section 55 for the GAAP. Go up to 25, 30, 35, or 40. You want to, again, look for the specific section that supports your conclusion. And we've talked about the SEC guidance, and that is designated with the S. paragraphs are where the actual guidance is found. So drill down, give the reader the complete citation, which includes the paragraphs. And paragraphs can be detailed to show subsections. Now this slide is certainly one that you want to view as you're in the codification, and you can see some examples. This talks about paragraph groups. Pending content. As you work with the codification, you're going to see quite a bit of pending content because of the changes in revenue recognition. When an accounting standards update is issued by the FASB, the changes are added to the codification as pending. And this will link you to the transition guidance, which includes the effective date. If the effective date is in the future, take note of that, but do not use guidance for a current accounting issue that will be effective in the future. Pay careful attention to how effective dates are worded. We've previously talked about the Private Company Council, and accounting alternatives have been created in the codification. Application of these alternatives is optional, and we will continue to see accounting alternatives from the Private Company Council via the FASB updates. In this order, in this regard, check out this citation.